Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since we've been here. Will, we have someone else with us today. Who are you?
We do.
I am Sean Leary.
Yeah, we've been talking about him a lot. He's been gone for a couple months, but now he's here.
Yeah.
Sean actually films the very first episode of the show,
That's
holding a little microphone in front of us while Will and I talked while we were in Studio B just yapping. So we've come a long way.
Yeah.
So Sean, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
You happy to be back?
Of course I'm happy to be back.
Yeah. It's good to have you back, Sean. You know, it's a part-time pod, but we got a full-time dad.
We have a full-time dad right here, guys. He brought new life into the world. Sean,
I did.
Congratulations.
They allowed me to have a kid.
Yep. I don't know how it happened, but was she a kung fu fighter?
She is a kung fu fighter.
She is a kung
I
fu
knew
fighter.
it.
She was.
She's a
kung
very
fu.
wiggly
So, Will,
baby.
maybe everyone was kung fu fighter.
You know what? I've been convinced.
Okay.
If Ari Leary was kung fu fighting, dude, I'll
Yep.
be with it.
She hits me in the face like every day. I'll be feeding
wow.
her and she's just like,
Bam.
just
I just
throwing
like,
hands.
Oh,
They're just
okay.
like, hey.
Stop it.
Welcome
So-
back to the part-time pod,
Yeah,
though.
Thank you.
It's been
good
a
to be
while.
here.
Well, we've been gone a while.
Yeah.
We've not been consistent like we wanted to. So a lot of things have happened. We had a lot of sporting events because sports happen in Marshfield if you didn't know.
That's true.
And last week I had senior week, which took all my energy. Pulled a nice little all-nighter in this building last Thursday. Into Friday to edit the senior video, which came out as a banger.
Good senior video. I watched it.
I think it was the best one. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though.
that's totally not a biased opinion, too.
No.
Well, what'd you think of Reel 4?
Huh?
What'd you think of the fourth reel?
I didn't watch that much.
That
Come on now.
okay, all right, whatever.
I watched the
So-
first reel and then I skipped to the end because I heard you guys had a good ending.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Thomas Kelly and Dom Devitt for thinking of that. So a lot has happened since we've been here, Will
Yeah.
and Sean. You literally came back.
It's the biggest update. Let's be real.
That really is the biggest update.
But
is
Will,
that Sean
behind
back.
us, a lot has happened too.
Yeah.
So
true.
we're gonna call in Ivana White, bring her
Hey,
to the
welcome
stage,
back.
wrap it up.
The one and only.
So
We got to dispose of
we'll
some
wait for her to
jerseys.
get in, but since we've been gone, we've had 4 teams. 4. This might be the biggest one yet. 4 teams have been eliminated from the playoffs, and we're down to the final 4. So, Will, you want me to get started? Because she's right over
go
here.
for it. Go for it.
First team, we're going to start off with a bang. The defending champs have gone down. And Denver Nuggets, this man did everything he could, but he couldn't carry you to the promised land. Will, you got anything to say about Denver?
I mean, as a Celtics fan, I'm really happy that Denver isn't in it anymore because they were
Yeah.
the team that I was probably the most afraid of. Now the Timberwolves are looking really good, so that's scaring me a little bit.
If you were
but
wondering, Denver was the only team Boston actually didn't beat at all this year.
Yeah.
Sean, anything to say to the Denver Nuggets before we send them off into the sunset?
Honestly, good riddance.
Yeah.
Good, there you go. So we are
They'll
going
be
to
back.
send Denver off
Not this season.
into,
Not this- yeah,
into
not
the
this
void.
season.
You got your ring. So long, Denver.
Goodbye, Denver.
I will not miss you personally, but it was
No,
fun to
me
watch
neither.
you.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad they're gone.
All right. So the Denver Nuggets are gone. Will, how would you guys rate their season?
Honestly, it feels like it was kind of championship or bust for them. When you're a defending champ, you
Yeah.
can't really celebrate, especially not going to the conference finals is a hard thing to celebrate.
I don't think defending champ has made it past the second round in 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, we've had
Last team to do it was the Warriors. The year they
we're
lost
6
to the
years
Raptors.
going on of having a new champion every year, so
I'm excited. I like
yeah.
it.
I think the Nuggets will be back though. I mean, you got Jokic, you got Murray locked up. That's all you need for the foreseeable future. You don't need anything else than those two.
All right, well, it's time for my favorite elimination out of all of this because the team that beat them, they're pretty good.
That's us, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Shout out to the Shaq
gone.
jersey, the Cleveland Shaq jersey, by the way.
The Shaq jersey, I will
See
say.
the back.
Yeah.
There it is.
Shaquille O'Neal.
If you
Shaquille
didn't-
O'Neal.
if you didn't know,
he was a Cav. Can
Shaq's-
you believe that?
Was it his second to last team? Was
Yeah,
Cleveland?
his
'Cause I
second
think
last
it went
team.
Orlando, LA, Miami, Phoenix, Cleveland, Boston.
And then he retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland honestly put up a pretty solid fight.
Yeah.
I do wish they had Donovan Mitchell because I feel
I
like
don't.
the series would have been better. But you like to beat a team at their full strength.
So before we send him off, do we think Donovan Mitchell's had his last days in Cleveland, or do you think he'll be back?
Nah, he'll be back. He's under contract still. right?
He's on a player option this year,
Oh,
so he can decline. that and
maybe.
become
I
a
don't
free
know. I
agent.
feel like he's gonna get thrown a bag, so he'll probably stay in Cleveland. They have the money to do it.
Yeah, but now they could lose
never
Garland
know.
too. Garland is a free agent, I think.
Yeah.
So
I could see Donovan Mitchell going to the Knicks. That's about it. I could see him going to New York.
or at the Lakers. I've been hearing a lot about the Lakers.
No one wants to play for the Lakers anymore.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
now.
We'll see what happens when they hire a coach. So Cleveland,
Ooh, Lakers. Cleveland.
it was a
been
good
real.
it was a good run, but you guys just couldn't compete with Boston's firepower. We will send you off into the void.
They did actually have a good season. There's
They
a lot
did.
to celebrate there.
Look at Ivana go. No one's better than her. Vanna White, watch out.
They made it into the
Come
second
field
round. They lost in the first round last year. They went to 7.
Yep.
They had a good 7-game series, down 3-2, and still pulled it up versus Orlando. So
Will,
respect.
for the next limb, are we thinking East or West Coast?
I think we send it back west.
Send it back to the West?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing that this team is out because they are very young. They're like average age for someone in their starting lineup, like 22. It was OKC. All of it was brought to you by this man right here, Mr. Shea Gilgeous, robbed of MVP, Alexander.
I disagree.
If you want to argue with me, bring it. I'll take all the smoke. He should have won it, not Jokic. But they're a very young team. They did have the 1 seed though, so that kind of sucks. But I think we just saw that experience killed them, and they didn't have any of it. And Luka's been to the playoffs before. This is his second Western Conference Finals in 3 years. Although this is Tatum's 5th in 7 years, but no one wants to talk to anything about that because Tatum just sucks, right?
Don't even get me started on how the media has been talking about
There's
Tatum and the Celtics.
Anthony Edwards has a generational Game 7 when he scores 16. Meanwhile, Tatum drops 50.
Shoots 6 of 24.
Tatum drops
can't.
50 on Philly. He's all right.
Go follow me on Twitter. Those are my rants, dude. I've been all over how the media's been treating the
Yesterday
Celtics.
on Twitter, I tweeted at Buffalo Wild Wings that their service sucked, and their one of their like customer service accounts replied to me and told me to hit them up. I'm not gonna do that. But OKC, it was fun. OKC probably the brightest future here.
Oh yeah.
So many youngsters. You got Chet, you got Shea, you got J Will. Is he J Dub or J Will, the good one?
J Dub.
J Dub. You got J Dub. Giddy's probably gone, but you have so many draft picks.
When it comes to OKC, I've heard that before.
Yeah, the young team.
Well,
It's tough.
I mean,
they have what, like 15 draft picks?
yeah, they do. They
First
have a very
rounders
good.
come in?
They have a better situation than the Raptors.
Yeah, they do.
The
It's
Raptors.
insane.
The Raptors might have the worst situation in the league.
Yeah.
If you, the only thing, Sean, I agree with what you're saying about. You've heard it before with OKC. Have you heard of like all the players they've had in their past?
Yeah, they've had like
They've
Harden,
had
they've had Westbrook.
Harden, Westbrook,
Durant.
Kevin Durant,
Yeah.
Paul George, Carmelo Anthony,
Chris Paul.
Sabonis, Chris Paul, Al Horford. 0 championships, 1 finals appearance.
Yeah.
So OKC, the future is bright, but you got to prove it first. You are
Yeah,
gone.
the past was bright too.
Wow.
Goodbye, OKC. Honestly, they'll be back. They will be back, unfortunately. But
Well, this last one, I think I'm going to enjoy this one the most.
oh, it's gonna feel so good.
So we're just going to get right to it so I can put it back in my T-shirt frame at my house. The New York Knicks. Womp womp, Stephen A. What happened? I get it. Like the whole team was in the hospital. No, Sean, you listen.
It was bad.
Julius Randle out. Julius Randle out for the year with a torn labrum. Mitchell Robinson gets injured in the first round. Out for the year. OG Anunoby couldn't even walk in Game 7. Like, did you see him running on the court?
I hate to see
OG
it.
literally could not walk.
Brunson
Jalen
couldn't play in the
Brunson
end.
breaks his hand during the game. So much happened.
All that, and Dante DiVincenzo still scores 40.
DiVincenzo he did everything he could. But Josh Hart was injured too.
Yeah.
Like Josh Hart had to have like tape on his chest because he had an abdominal
Womp
injury.
womp. Go
So-
New York. Go New York. Go and
So-
get out of my set. Dude.
Yep. So New York.
See you later.
It sucks that you had to lose, but I'm glad to have my jersey back in my basement, so there's not like a little hole right there anymore. But they might be back. Who knows? You got to sign some people. So New York, you were the last team to go. There you are.
Dude, and like good riddance. Dude.
And
like I'll see. Yeah.
yep, yes sir. Well, if you could be a lad, could you grab the Pacers jersey? We're gonna
Absolutely.
We'll set up the Final Four right behind us. We got Game 1 tonight of Boston versus Indy. I'll take that.
Yep.
I want to hear you guys' predictions for tonight. Will, you can go first.
Give me the Celtics, honestly. I am actually kind of scared of Indy. And, you know, not to toot my own horn, I did call that Indy was going to come back and win this series. I
Yep.
am pretty proud of that.
Good job,
But
Will.
it is going to be very, very hard for the Celtics just to handle this offense of Indiana. Number 1 offense in the league. They like to run. They like to get out in transition.
Yes.
That's going to be very hard to
So,
deal with for the Celtics.
You're
but-
saying they're number 1 in the league.
Yeah.
Boston is number 2 offense.
Yeah.
Boston's also a top 5 defense, and Indy's like a bottom 5 defense.
Yeah.
So if you can stop the fast breaks, I think. Obviously, we talked about this before we went on. Tillman's out tonight. I feel like he's going to be huge in this series when we have him, because let's be honest, Al Horford's not keeping up.
No.
Al Horford, he's like what, 39, 38, something
he's-
like that.
yeah, 38.
Al Horford ain't keeping up.
He's not Unk anymore. He's past that.
He's like Gramps. He is Gramps. He's like what? He's one of the like oldest players in the league.
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
I think the key for the Celtics, especially on the offensive end, they're going to have to pick on Halliburton very early. I've heard the matchup is probably going to be Halliburton on Derek White, which that's going to be barbecue chicken all day. The Celtics love running that high pick and roll with a guard to get Tatum off a screen, and that's Tatum on Halliburton. It's going to be over. I'm very excited to see how this offense is going to run.
Obviously, Halliburton's probably like the best pure point guard in the league.
Yeah.
But I think Indy's biggest threat is Siakam. Because Siakam has championship experience. We saw him win it with Toronto. It was like, what was he, the third option on that team?
Yeah.
Maybe second, third.
Kawhi, Van Fleet, and Siakam.
I wouldn't even put Van Vliet that high. I'm thinking Lowry.
Lowry, yeah.
Honestly, I'd say Siakam was probably the second option.
Yeah.
He was an all-star.
I'll give you that.
But, lost my train of thought. Sean, you go. I got to get my thought back.
I mean, if the Celtics can just control the pace and force their pace on the Pacers, they'll probably win.
Yeah.
Like,
I do have one bet for this series. The Celtics are going to lose game 2. Because it's just been a thing.
Always do.
It's been a thing all postseason. They lose game 2 at home.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, they suck.
The Celtics are done, and then we gentlemen sweep them.
I don't think this is going to get uploaded today, unfortunately. It might get uploaded tomorrow. But if you're going to the game tonight, there's going to be some serious traffic because Sleepy Joe's in town.
It's true.
Am I not allowed to say that on the show?
You said it.
You
I
said it.
Well, we'll bleep it if I'm not allowed to. But
it's not a swear.
You said it.
I think
with
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm a fan of naps.
too.
President Biden's going to be in town. You're going to go try to go see him tonight after anything or no?
Definitely
No, I'm going home with my baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do anything else than sit in Boston.
I'm gonna watch
Oh,
the Celtics.
I'm all set. Yeah, I'm going to go watch the Celtics.
Will, I've seen that you did this, was it last year or was it the year before? When you and the fam pulled up to like tailgate outside of TD Garden.
Yeah.
Is that going to happen again? And is Aiden Nick going to be in the banana suit?
Yeah,
That's
so
what I need to know.
Aiden Nick, Loki went kind of viral last year. He wore a full banana costume. We went to Game 7 versus the 76ers where Tatum had 50 points. And there may or may not be some pictures of Aiden Nick standing, like, not on, like, the street poles, but, like, he's pretty highly, like, elevated outside of the Garden, holding up a big sign that says, "Beat the Heat," just in a banana costume. Like, yeah! And, he made a couple of news platforms. We also, dude, it wasn't bad, but it was fun. Me and Brady made, like, Nesson. We did an interview. It was,
That's awesome.
Maybe we'll do it again, honestly.
The Nicholsons are worldwide.
It was great. It was a good time. But maybe, I don't know. If it goes close, then yeah, probably.
And Will, some awards have happened since we were last here. Nicola won MVP, obviously.
I think rightfully so, Tyler.
You heard my opinion about that.
Yeah.
What, you want to go?
Well, all right, here's
What's
my
up?
thing.
What are you guys gonna fight?
What's up?
Here's my thing with Jokic, right? I think that we've become so voter fatigued to what he's been doing, the generational numbers he's been putting up, that I think you wanted to see a new face, and I respect that.
Yes,
but
I
think that Jokic I think he had a better year overall than SGA. SGA was good. He got the first seed, and there was an argument to be made for SGA. But I think right now is the time of Jokic, and I think he deserves the award.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but like when you have a lineup that inexperienced and you are like the only reason they get to the 1 seed, I think that screams MVP to me.
Yeah.
Like they would literally not even be a play-in team if they didn't have Shea. Denver could probably still make the playoffs if they didn't have Jokic.
I don't know.
Well, think you still got Murray. You got Gordon. Gordon would probably have to take a leap.
I would actually argue it's the opposite. I feel like Denver would be worse without Jokic, and OKC would still probably be fine without Shea. Because you still have Chet, you still have all these young pieces that are going to come in.
Yeah, but Shea was like the only guy that could get it done when it mattered.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's your best player. It's going to hurt. They're not going to be good. You know, like, obviously you want Shea on the team.
They both suck, if we can agree with that. They would not be nearly as good as they were.
No, 100%. I think that it was a big race this year, and I'm glad we finally had an MVP race that was competitive. Shea 100% could have won it, but Jokic just had the better numbers.
You know what they both have in common? They're both in Cancun.
Yeah, that's true. They're both in Cancun already.
Cancun on 3, baby.
Cancun.
And you know who's not in Cancun? Third option for MVP, Luka.
He was my pick at the beginning of the year.
He was. You were very close. You got closer than me.
Yeah, it was. You were what, Tatum?
Yeah.
Tatum's not a bad pick though.
I think he finished top 5.
Yeah.
So did Brunson.
Very good.
He's also a top 500 Overwatch 2 player, just saying.
I know. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Luka, man.
Are you an Overwatch guy, Sean?
Nope.
I'm an Overwatch guy.
I was a Team Fortress 2 guy. When Overwatch came out, I was like, this is a carbon copy.
Yeah. This is actually kind of a tangent. You guys know Marvel Rivals, that new game that came out? Mm-hmm. So I got the, I I'm surprised I haven't told you guys this. I got the honor to play test the alpha this
Really?
past weekend. Yeah, I was on the. If you go on Twitch, I got to be on the main stream.
That's
the Marvel Rivals
awesome.
Stream.
That's pretty cool.
I had a bunch of friends who were like getting paid to like do the thing, and they sent me a free key. So I got to play test Marvel Rivals this whole week. You gotta get. It's so fun.
That's
it's such a
awesome.
fun game.
isn't
it's
it?
so
Isn't
cool.
it basically like Marvel Overwatch? That's what
It
I've
is.
been hearing.
It is very much like Overwatch. It's 6v6. Very, very good though.
Do you have to
Loved it.
play with like heroes and villains, or just?
Yeah.
heroes?
No, it's like it's literally you can just pick anyone you want. I played a lot of Spider-Man. He's kind of terrible. I'm not gonna lie, he's not great, but it's a ton of fun. So
Do you have any
that was-
recommendations for people you'd pick when you get the game, or?
It's an alpha, so
Yeah,
it's
it's an alpha. Everything's gonna change, but
Yeah.
yeah. I think Spider-Man was the most fun to play easily. It was the best. It's a very good game. Also, thank you to Marvel Rivals. That was sick. That was one of the coolest things I've done.
Sponsor
As
us.
I got to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is not a
sponsor.
sponsored stream,
This
by
is
the
not
way.
not a
This is
sponsor.
not an ad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not an ad.
But if
also,
you want
like,
it to be an ad,
Yeah.
however,
yeah.
you know
I got
where-
to play Marvel Rivals in front of a couple
You can
thousand
talk- you can
people.
talk to this
That
guy
was
on the
sick.
phone and make it
That was
happen.
cool.
Oh wow. Oh, another thing. We had a game 7 last night. Not in
we did.
basketball, but we did in hockey.
Yeah.
Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
Connor Gretzky made his way there. He didn't really do much yesterday. It was a supporting cast that helped him.
Yeah.
But in Game 6, he helped out. He had 3 assists, I think. So, are we thinking that the Oilers have the power to get over the Rangers if they make it to the Cup? Because I know they're on opposite sides of the bracket, but because everyone's saying that the Rangers are like the team to beat. Right
Everything I've heard is that the Rangers are going to absolutely run over who's ever in their path. And I'm thinking that's probably going to say the same. I would love to see Bedard pull up an upset. I think they'll probably get a game, have a couple goals.
now.
but-
Bedard.
Who did I say?
The Blackhawks made the what? Oh,
Who am I saying?
McDavid?
McDavid, my bad.
I was gonna
Excuse
say,
me, McDavid. Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Blackhawks went from the first.
I get
pick.
the young guys mixed up in hockey sometimes. Yeah, McDavid will have a couple of goals. He'll play well, but I'm still picking the Rangers to win it all.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Edmonton get there and like win it, but I'd also love to see them get there and not win it because it's kind of funny because the Stanley Cup hasn't been in Canada for what 30 plus
Yeah.
years. Like,
Are they the only?
let's keep it out of it.
Are they the only Canadian team left?
Yes, because they're playing Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh. And Dallas, have they gone to 7 both times, or do they only go to 7 in the first round?
I'm not sure.
I think.
I think they only went to 6 this last one.
As long as Florida loses, honestly.
I hate
As
Florida.
long as
Yeah.
the Panthers lose,
Well,
that's all I care
Hey,
about.
we can just punch people in the face. There's no consequences.
Yeah, and
Right?
you know, if the puck hits us at all, it's going to be a dead play, even if Nebraska has a wide open net.
We got to stop play. The goalie got hit by a puck right in the chest where
Yeah,
he's got
it
pads.
didn't go anywhere near his
That
neck.
was absurd.
That was nowhere
insane. I
near
couldn't
this part of his
believe
body. It was like right here, and they're like,
that
no.
was insane.
Like,
Hold
it's
on,
just-
guys. We got to make sure the goalie's okay.
Wait,
He made a save.
Sean, you got hit in the arm. Are you okay?
No, I think I'm dying.
Oh no! Oh God! Someone call 911. He's hurt. I hated that series so much.
I wasn't. A
It was
fan.
very frustrating.
No.
I
Man,
bet
that was stressful.
I bet nights at the Cask weren't fun.
No, they weren't.
Didn't
They were
the
not
Bruins
fun at
lose
all.
every single game at the Garden?
Yeah, I think so.
Both
Yeah.
their wins were in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's even better? The Bruins lost every single game that I was at the Cask. It was very sad.
Never go to the Cask ever again.
You know what? I stopped going and they started coming back.
did you go for Game 6?
No, I didn't. It still stands every single time I went to the Cask. Yeah. Love the Cask and Flagon, though. Great place. I just don't have the money to go there every Celtics game,
Yeah.
man. It's not.
Every 2 weeks you do,
yeah,
and
exactly.
then you gotta wait.
Yeah. No, exactly. It was fun. Hockey's picking up, though. Love hockey.
Everyone.
Yeah.
We're what town are we? We're Marshfield. We all
Yeah.
love, we all
We all love
whether
hockey.
big or not, we love puck.
Whether or
Bunch
not you played.
Exactly.
If you played, if you like it or actually not,
Can you
like
guys
watching
skate?
puck.
Can either
No.
of you skate?
I can skate
You
not
can
well.
skate? Yeah.
Not
I can
not
like I can
really
stand
well.
up, but I can't like go.
I can
Down the
glide. Like I can like slowly like.
I enjoy using like the little like the 3-sided thing that you have to help yourself with.
Yeah.
That's what I roll with.
Wait,
I
so
can rollerblade.
You
though.
you can't skate like at all though.
No, I kind of can. I'm like Bambi on ice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tyler, don't make the mistake I made. Don't let your college friends convince you to go ice skating your freshman year.
Oh,
It was actually it was kind of fun. It was fun because I wasn't good at it, and then I realized I dropped $60 to fall on ice. Don't do it. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
worth it.
but look how great that story is.
Yeah, it was fun.
It
like,
might be worth
but they like could all kind of skate, and
Were
they
they
were
all
just,
like
going around.
were they all puck buds? They all play hockey?
No. They just knew how to skate, and I didn't. So like I can skate a little bit.
Whoa, you were
but
from
I was
Marshfield,
like,
Massachusetts.
I know. I was getting lapped though, and like I'm next to like a 5-year-old who's like just learning how to skate. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, that's great.
That kid had good balance.
I'm a good rollerblader though, so maybe does that carry over
does.
at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In a lot of ways, it does. It's not the same, but
It helps.
it helps.
Okay. All right, there we go.
I was
You might be catching me on the ice soon. Who knows? One of the things I want to do as I get older is like play rec hockey, because obviously I'm not good.
that's cool.
I'm not good enough for high school hockey
Yeah.
at all. Like it's not even remotely close. But I feel like rec hockey, I'd be okay. I'd get a couple tucks, maybe.
Just a few.
I just wouldn't get any past Kevin Murphy.
was
Because Kevin Murphy's a beast.
I was not a hockey guy. Never could be. Just wasn't in my DNA.
You know me as
I will also. You'll never catch me playing rec rugby. I'm sorry. People keep asking me. They're like, "Are you gonna play men's rugby?" No, dude. I am retired.
You don't want to blow your knees out?
No, I'm good, man. I'm all set.
Wow.
I'm all set. It was weird. We did the rugby game on MCM last week. They got killed.
That's right. That was
Yeah.
that
You
was
know me,
brutal.
as a-
70
as
to
a-
5.
as a winter-
75 to 5.
As a winter sport athlete that's not hockey, I obviously have a clear hate towards it.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to go, like, obviously, this is no shade at our hockey team at all. Our hockey team was awesome. It was fun watching the games. Shout out Tommy, shout out Cam, shout out all the boys. But everyone went to the Reading game, and obviously, rightfully so. Best game I've ever seen for hockey.
Yeah.
But no one came to our Lynn English game, which was probably our best game in, like, the last 10 years.
It was closer, too, right?
We dropped 100 points. The final score was 100 to 99.
Yeah.
I want people to come to our games on the road. They
Yeah.
never did. They only came to our Hingham game. And guess what happened to our Hingham game?
You guys
we
lost?
No, we
Oh.
ran them out the door. We outscored them like 50 to 20 in the second half. It was
That's
great.
tough.
It
Maybe
was
that's
awesome.
what you need.
hockey-
Maybe
hockey
that's what
was
you
on,
need is you
like,
need people to not show up for you.
No.
And then you're just like, we're going to have the best game
Yeah,
of
the
our
best
life.
game ever, yeah.
Well, the first time they showed up, we played really good against Hingham. On the road. At home, they'd obviously show up.
Yeah.
And, home.
Hey, I was at every single home game this year. I was representing.
We're there, paid to be there, Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
It's the same
exactly.
thing.
Same thing.
Hey, do you guys want to see a magic trick?
Yes.
So you see how we're talking to the mics right now?
Yeah.
Can you guys still hear me the exact same as you were earlier?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sitting
whoa,
right next
that's
to you.
insane.
Well, you, like, nothing changed, right?
Oh
You
my
can still hear
God,
me.
whoa.
Look, you guys can do it too.
Whoa.
How does he do it?
It's crazy.
Such a bad joke. So bad.
It works. It works.
The mics aren't real, they're props.
All right.
There you go. I ruined it, all right?
Well,
There
do
go.
you want to play 20 questions again? And Sean, you can play.
I'll
one,
rip it.
Sure.
obviously.
Yeah,
You guys can work together.
All right.
I'll
yeah,
think
'cause
of-
I got destroyed last time.
I will.
need help.
I will think of a player. So let me. Get
What
one.
sport?
What sport do you want to do, Sean? I'd really only be good at basketball and football. Because hockey would be kind of obvious.
Football.
Football? Yeah, we switch up to football.
Football? Okay. All right, I got it.
Yeah, player. All right. Sean, I'll let you rip the first one.
Who is it?
I like it.
A player in the National Football League. That's one.
Is he?
No, I'm just kidding.
My mic's falling off. Hold on.
Oh no.
No.
The
My
lab.
actual mic.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
lav.
Like, all right, I'll do the first one. Though.
You
Sean
me for
will-
a second.
Sean will reset his mic. My first question: offense or defensive player?
It has to be. It can't be blank or blank. It's
You asshole. All right.
Well, think.
Is it an offensive player?
Yes, it's an offensive
Okay.
player.
All right. I'll rip two then. Offensive player.
That means he gets two also.
I know. NFC or are they in the AFC?
Yes, they're in the AFC.
Okay. Offensive player AFC. There we go.
Do they currently play?
Yes, they do.
Huge.
Under or over 30 years old?
Let's check that real quick. I have a privacy protector. People make fun of me for it, but it's for
Sure.
reasons like this.
So we can't cheat in 20 questions. That's what it's for.
He is under 30.
Under 30. All right. So we got AFC, offense, under 30. What was the other one? Oh, currently
Currently
playing.
playing.
So
Okay.
there's 4 questions.
Let's do, are they in the AFC East?
They are not in the AFC East.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Do they play a skill position?
Oh, that's huge.
They do not.
Oh, that's huge.
Wow.
That's massive. The skill.
That
All
is
right,
a
so that's
pull
wide
by
receiver,
Sean
running
Layton.
backs. Those are all gone.
This is why you didn't do good last time. You didn't have
I know, exactly. I would have never asked that question. All right, I like that. No skill position.
So you guys got 14 questions left.
Okay. Let's do this. Are they on the offensive line?
Yes.
Cool. Huge. Okay, not AFC East. Under 30.
You said they are on the offensive line?
They are
Yep,
on the
okay.
offensive line, yep.
Are they a center?
They're not a center.
That was going to be my next one, too.
So there's 8.
All right. I'm going to go back to divisions. The East is knocked off. How about the AFC West?
That's the Kansas City division, right?
Yes.
No, they're not in the AFC
Okay.
West.
Did their team make the playoffs this year?
There we go.
Yes, they did.
It's huge.
So you guys are halfway there. You guys have any guesses so far or no?
No.
None? All right. 10 more.
Okay. Are they a left tackle?
I don't know what side they play, but they are.
They're a tackle? All right.
yes.
Huge. AFC player, a tackle. Currently
Did they
playing
make
under
it to the
30.
second round of the playoffs?
Yes, they did.
That's huge. Okay. So it's not anyone on the Bills. It's not Chiefs, anyone like that. So AFC South, the only ones who made it were the Texans. So the Texans could be a good one. Actually, screw it. Do they play for the Texans?
They do play for the
I
Texans.
knew it.
That is a big question.
Yeah.
You're at 13 right now.
I think I might know who it is.
Take it.
Is it Laramie Tunsil?
It is Laramie Tunsil. There we
Nice.
go.
Look at that. Dude, that was one of the ones I had right when I heard offensive line. I'm like, I feel like Tyler would know the
I wanted you to
offensive line
ask,
Laramie
like, did
Tunsil.
they get in trouble when they were in college for using substitutes? But no.
I should have just kept asking questions.
Do
that
one
were-
of you two want to do an NFL player now?
Ooh.
You guys, you don't have to yell about it. You can.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take one.
All right, Sean, me and you got this.
All right.
All right. I've got one.
All right, you do. Sean, you got the first question. How will you?
Do they currently play?
They do currently play.
Are they in the NFC?
They are in the NFC.
Okay.
Do they play a skill position?
They do play a skill position.
Okay. All right, let's think. We got NFC skill position. What players would Will think of? Do they play in the NFC West?
No, they do not.
I was thinking you were gonna go Kyron.
Nah.
So that takes away Seattle, Arizona, San Fran, and the Rams.
Is the team they play for, is the mascot an animal?
No, it is not.
Okay.
That's
okay.
actually a really good question.
So
It could be. So we got what?
I'm
like-
thinking it's not gonna be the NFC South, because that's like the Panthers. And do they have another animal?
Panthers.
No,
are-
I feel like the least likely team it's gonna be is the North.
Panther is in fact an animal.
I feel like the least likely team is gonna be is the North, because they have the Lions and the Bears.
Okay.
So, are they in the NFC East?
They're not in the NFC East.
Okay.
6 down.
We got some wiggle room here.
It's true.
What do we guess? NFC East, NFC,
NFC West.
NFC West. You know what? Let's keep this train. NFC South.
Not the NFC.
All right,
South.
so we know it's NFC
so
North.
they're either on. This person's either on the Packers or the Vikings.
Okay.
All right, and they are skill position. Does
Are-
this person play for the Vikings?
They do play for the Vikings.
All right, we have some guesses now. We got.
Are they a receiver?
They're not a receiver.
Okay, is this person? Do you hate this player?
No.
Okay, so it's not JJ McCarthy. All right, so we're 10 down.
Are they a quarterback?
Yes.
Okay. Quarterback for the Vikings.
Don't buy too much into Ty's question.
I think I know who it is, based off of what you said. You don't hate them, right?
No. I have questions about where they got drafted.
Was this person drafted this season?
Yeah.
All right, I think we know who it is.
I actually don't.
Is it JJ
It's
McCarthy?
JJ McCarthy. Like, do you hate this player? I'm like, not really. I mean, I hate his pre-draft analysis, but I don't think he should have gone 10th, but I don't hate the guy.
All right, Sean, do you want to do it?
Sure.
All right.
Oh, let's cook up here. This is like the Weddle.
All right, I got it.
So
All
they're
right, the
playing
Weddle.
well in real life.
All
All right. Well, you want to go first?
Sure. Are they in the AFC?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they in the AFC East?
That's Patriots, Bills, Jets.
Patriots, Bills, Jets.
No.
And
No.
then, hold on, they didn't say the other team. Patriots, Bills, Jets, and Dolphins.
Dolphins.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Not in the AFC East.
Okay.
How about AFC South? That is the Texans, the Jaguars, the Colts, and the Titans.
No.
Okay. Are they skill position?
Yes.
Huge
Okay.
skill position. Did their team make the playoffs?
Wow.
The big one.
I don't remember all the playoff teams, so I can't help you here.
So sorry.
No,
So,
no problem.
so it's
That
not,
means it's a good question.
So they're not on the Bills, the
Yeah.
Pats, the Jets,
The
Dolphins, the Texans.
Yep, the
the
Jaguars,
Jags,
the Colts,
the
and the
Colts,
Titans.
and the Titans. Okay.
And we are 4 down.
Am I up or you up?
Huh?
Am I up or are you up?
I just have to play off once I get up.
Okay.
Absolutely massive coming in from the.
They did
boys
make
right
the
now.
playoffs.
They
Did make the
Are they
playoffs,
in the AFC North? That is the Bengals, the Steelers, the Browns, and the who's the other team in that?
Bengals.
I already said that.
Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Ravens.
Ravens.
Yes.
They are okay. The skill position on one of. Didn't all 4 of them make the playoffs?
No.
No, the Bengals didn't. They
Bengals
both did.
didn't. Yeah, that's
Okay,
a tough question.
So it's not the Bengals. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, I got one. Are they
just-
currently playing?
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, so you picked a retired player. Okay. And from either Pittsburgh, Cleveland, or Baltimore?
Yeah,
Does this person play for the Steelers?
They did.
nice.
Okay. So it's a retired Steeler. Oh, I think I know where Sean's going based off of his face, but you can keep going if you want.
Retired Steeler. And they were a skill
Skill
position.
position.
Were they a quarterback?
They were.
Hey,
Uh,
I know it.
Does this person have charges against them
I don't think
for being a bad guy?
No.
Okay. Wait.
Oh.
hold on.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw.
There we go.
I was like, I don't think so.
Well,
I thought you were going with Big Ben.
yeah, that's why I asked that. Why you were going with Big Ben.
I knew it was gonna be. You guys were probably gonna guess one of the two.
Yeah.
All right.
Bradshaw's.
I
That's big.
want to do an NBA one now to ruin your day.
Okay, yeah, these
so
are bad.
let me think of an NBA player.
Sean, this is not where I thrive. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah,
pretty.
I don't know
I
anything
cooked
about the
well.
I'm
NBA,
pretty
so.
Let's see.
NFL, I'm usually pretty good at. The NBA. I know, I know the NBA
right,
pretty well.
I got-
But
I got
Tyler's
one.
gonna pick like some G leaguer.
I'm not gonna pick.
All right.
You know this player I'm picking.
My mic fell off again.
We'll get to the first couple of questions.
Are they in the Eastern Conference?
They are in the Eastern Conference.
In the Eastern Conference. Okay. I'm looking up divisions.
There you go. Sean is under the table right now.
There we go.
Should have just done the clip on like we did.
Shoulda,
Coulda, woulda.
coulda, woulda.
Okay, so I'll just ask this: are they, and have they ever been an All-Star?
They have not.
Well, I probably should have known that. Okay, haven't been an All-Star. NBA divisions.
This might have to be our last one because it's almost time for some softball.
That's true. Could be some softball action. Okay, I finally pulled up the divisions. Are they in the Atlantic Division? That
They are
is
not. I know
okay.
the Atlantic Division. That's the Celtics division.
Gotcha,
They are not
yeah.
in the Atlantic Division.
Are they in the Central Division?
Is that like Milwaukee, Indy, Chicago?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
Mic'd up again.
Sean's back. So Sean, he's asked 4, so you can ask 4 questions if you'd like.
What were
It's one of these teams. Yeah.
What did you already ask?
They've never been an All-Star.
Never been an All-Star. And I just narrowed down.
And he
the
narrowed
teams.
it down to
Okay.
narrowed down division. That's it.
All-Star one is huge, actually.
And they currently play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only do current players. I don't. If I did a past player,
We would never
we
get
would
it.
never get it.
I might never get it. I'm gonna get you to the line here with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set you up a score. Are they a popular player?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay, popular. Did the team they play for make the playoffs?
No.
That's
No,
huge.
no,
Okay, so
no.
it's either Chicago or Detroit. Ooh, are they a guard?
Yes.
I think I might know who it is. Okay.
You can take a guess.
Go for it.
It'll just be one. It'll be
Oh
one. of your
shoot, is
questions.
it Alex Caruso?
It's Alex Caruso. Oh my God!
Look at that.
Look at Will go. Oh wow, what a pull.
That's a Tyler Panero player,
Yeah.
Alex Caruso.
Well,
a
you
good
can
3
do
and D
one if
guy.
you'd like.
No, I don't know.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to pull one.
I insist.
All right, fine.
Yep, that's what I thought.
You convinced me.
You give him a- you
Let
give
me.
him a-
Oh,
Ah, the mic! No!
No, not the mic. That's totally real.
But we can somehow still hear Will. Oh my God, how is this possible?
All right.
We'll send it off after Will does this one.
Okay.
It's not gonna take long anyway.
I'm going to look them up just to make sure.
Before we go, my Manchester City just won the Premier League for the 4th time in a row. No
Yeah.
team has ever done that before.
Yup, there we
Give
go.
it to me.
Is
Let's
that?
go.
Hold on. I might sound like a total bot right now. Is that Erling Haaland's team?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa. Yes, I knew it. Okay, here you go.
He just
All
won
right.
the Golden Boot.
I
Hey.
got my player, and I think I made
Okay.
it kind of hard, but
Okay.
not like you'll know.
We're doing current players, obviously.
Yes,
That doesn't
yes,
count as a
yes.
question. Sean, you can do this with me. So, are they in the Eastern Conference?
They're not in the Eastern Conference.
Okay, so they're in the West. I'm going to pull up the divisions. Sean, you can ask whatever you'd like.
Has this team ever won a championship?
They have not.
Okay. Okay, that helps.
It's a really big question.
So, they're in the West, and they've never won a title. Are they in the Pacific Division? Warriors, Clippers, Kings, Suns, Lakers.
They are
Okay, all right. So, it's either,
getting shredded already.
they're either on the Clippers, the Kings, or the Suns. Will, does this person play for the Sacramento Kings?
They do not.
Does this person play for the Phoenix Suns?
They do not.
So this person plays on the. We're not going to ask it because it's
Right.
stupid to waste a guess. Has this player ever won a championship?
They have not.
Okay. Has this player ever won league MVP?
They have not.
Okay, so that takes away. It takes away Westbrook and Harden. It takes away Kawhi. Let's take a look at the Clippers roster here.
You keep going. You're cooking, man.
He is cooking right now. Sean's like, yeah. Yeah. Like the only players I feel like you know from that team are Westbrook and Harden.
That was
Like, oh,
basically
well.
it. Yeah.
Has this player been an All-Star?
No.
Okay, so that's not PG. Is your player white?
Nope.
Okay, not Zubats. All right, I'm between a couple people right now. Does your player have dreads?
Check. Yeah, they do.
Okay,
Yeah, he got it. You're at 10 questions.
I have 2 guesses. I'm just gonna guess them both.
Sure.
Is it Terrence Mann?
It is Terrence
Okay.
Mann. Yeah. There we go.
My other guess was Bones.
That's the most I've gotten you though. I had to like zone in. I was looking at the divisions and I was like, oh, the Clippers are a good one. I was like, oh,
If
like,
anyone
who's
watch,
a role
if,
player?
if
on the
anyone watches
Clippers?
Friends, you know what this means. Yeah.
I don't watch Friends. I have no idea.
Well, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I will not be releasing that. If you know, you know. Watch
If
the
you
show.
know, you know.
It's a good show.
Yeah. Well, we're in the Final Four of basketball.
We are.
Getting very excited.
Celtics,
NFL
Pacers.
OTAs are starting.
Tonight, Celtics Pacers. Let's go.
It's gonna be huge.
Celtics in 5 because they're gonna lose game 2. Everyone knows that.
Give me Celtics in 4.
Oh wow.
Brooms, bring them
Wow.
out.
Bring the brooms out. Like,
Bring the brooms out.
Sweep
Yeah,
'em
sweep
like
up
that?
a little bit.
all right.
Thank you
It's
for
get-
watching
it's
the
getting
part-time
dusty in
pod
here,
as
yeah.
always. By the way, we appreciate
Sorry
everyone
for
tuning
the
in.
sorry for the 2-week delay.
Yeah, I know. We came back with a banger though. We came back.
we
with
brought Sean
Leary
Leary back
Yeah. Sean,
from
thank you for
from his
taking the
house in
time to
Rhode
come
Island.
I'm happy to be here.
on. Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna
That was a
try.
great
We'll
voice
try and
crack.
get more guests, but obviously nothing's guaranteed that comes out of our mouth because I haven't been here in 2 weeks.
It's true.
But we're gonna try because trying is the best thing you can do. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Part-Time Pod. I'm Tyler Panero.
I'm Will Nicholson.
And I'm Sean Leary.
See you next time.
Peace.